she already been your girls and up in my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. And a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. Feel talk TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. And that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for him. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Wembanyama, Gershon Yabusele out there with Risashe. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
The three, nails it from three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And the three off target. There's the triple. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Ramos. Coulibaly defending. Brownlee. The three-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And Risashe, the bucket on the assist from Yabusele.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Wembanyama. And the bucket is good.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Here's Yabusele. Buries it down low.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket on the night. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good with the triple. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Yabusele. Sinks it from distance. Yabusele's got 5.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the left side wing. Brownlee, Risache covering. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the basket is good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Ramos. Will it go? And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Yabusele. Outside Risache. And here's Coulibaly. Clock at 6. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Yabusele slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Coulibaly. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A nice shot by Ramos.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brownlee, Risache covering. Brownlee. And he can't bank that one in.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yabusele, hook that.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Shooting 23%. Not great so far. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wembanyama's got 8.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside. I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Pass to Ramos. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Here's Akobo. Yabusele outside. Pass to Akobo. Back to Yabusele. There's the three. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Here's Ramos. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one. Maladone's checked in for Coulibaly. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Akobo. Outside Wembanyama from deep. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Akobo. Maladon for 3, and he can't get that one. Here's Ramos. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Akobo gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And Rizache gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Ramos. Lets it fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. It's good on the putback.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Akobo. Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Sarr out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Maladon, and it's Akobo in at the point guard position. Back to Gobert. Pass to Sarr. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Sarr's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
We've got Alex Sarr. He's out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Maladon in at the 2 spot. And yep, it's good.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Pass to Sarr. Here's Maladon.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 9, RJ. Number 9.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Salon, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
They've got Maladon. Rudy Gobert is out there with Sarr, and it's Salon in at the 3. Good work there as it goes.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Pass to Akobo. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam.
Substitution half-court.
Here's Koulibaly. He's got 6. This one for 3. He can't hit that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's a screen. The 3. He buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
From deep, Wembanyama. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Here's Phillips. Releases. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Six to shoot. Lets it go. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Pass to Phillips. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Wembanyama. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
To the left wing. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. The rebound by Phillips.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
A 17-foot shot on the way. Can't hit from in close. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Akobo. Now Koulibaly. Now here's Wembanyama. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And there's the screen. Shot is up. They get back on track. And it's good on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same. page here. Since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Outside Rizeshe. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Stolen by Wembanyama. For the finish. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Misses from close range.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Cuts off the pass. Here's the three. That shot off the mark. Got 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Koulibaly finds Wembanyama. And the shot's good. Wembanyama's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
There's 1:40 left to play in the first half. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Outside Rizeshe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Wembanyama drains the triple. Wembanyama's got 26.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's stolen by Coulibaly. Misses the three.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
40 seconds left in the second. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outside Rizeshe. Yabusele outside. They set the screen. 4-3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And that one good. 16 points for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair, delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What are you guys thinking about when you look at the schedule? What do you know?
Well, I know what's on Shaq's schedule. Wake up, 12 pancakes, nap, chocolate shake, watch a little TV, chocolate shake again, then stroll to work.
Well, kid, you have no idea what's on my schedule. It's 15 pancakes. Let me check and see what's up next.
Oh, well, just look, it's a nap again, so that's it.
Well, I could use a nap. Putting up with you two is exhausting. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the home team.
Execution. These guys know what they want.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Wembanyama out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Rizeshe. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. The 3 from Rizeshe. He's off on that one.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
3.
Shooting about 60% for the game. And he slams it in one-handed.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizeshe's future in this league.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Snatched away. Shot from 16. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Brownlee, Rizeshe covering. Second chance shot. The shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And that one's good. Coulibaly.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Fires from the wing. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
3-pointer off the mark. Shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Ramos. Rizachet covering. To the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet.
The ball goes to the away team.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Ramos. Just 5 to shoot. With the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Ramos has got 6 points.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back over to you.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 5.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Going 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Rizachet from outside the arc. The shot comes out.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
The 3-ball sends it home from 3-point land.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Left side, Wembanyama. Coulibaly on the wing. Here's Yabusele. Hits the 3-pointer. Yabusele's got 18 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Thompson outside. Blows the alley-oop. Gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. It's stolen away. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Beyond the arc. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Phillips. Brownlee covered by Wembanyama. Hey, expanding his range. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Ramos, no good. Shooting 40 and finished off by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Here's Ramos. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They set the pick. Brownlee to the wing on the left. Thompson outside. To end the run. Sarr pulls it in.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Akobo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maladon. From deep, Sarr. That one doesn't drop. Here's Phillips. No made baskets yet. The layup misses. Goes up at the stripe. Shot's good by Sarr.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
And the free throw, no good. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Maladon. And it falls all over the rim and in. Maladon's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Down low. And stolen by Gobert. From deep, Sarr sinks the tray. Sarr's got 10 points in the game. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Brownlee. Pass to Phillips. Goes back up. No luck on that one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Number 19, number 7.
To the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
There's a screen. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Here's Akobo. Five on the clock. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Akobo's got his second bucket on the night.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Driving inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Pass to Salah. Sarr up top. Here's Akobo. Buries it from 3.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Maladon. Here's Akobo. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Great crossover to get free.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Gobert. Misses from short range.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
No one near him. That shot is off. Sarr up top. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Over to the wing. Here's Thompson. Shoots over Maledon. Thompson's shot is off.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Count that bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Big man coming through. I love seeing Sarr punch it home like this.
And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Surefire. One-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Pass to Thompson. Free throw line jumper. Tries again. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Pass to Okobo from behind the arc. That one is off. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. Driving in. And here is Thompson. Stolen by Sarr. Fires the 3. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first. You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Rupert, he's checked in for Maledon. Sarr down low. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
To halt the run. Ramos, no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass to Okobo. Sarr with it. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup is drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it? Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Phillips powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Out to the wing. Here's Stallone. And no good, trying to use the glass. Shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
It's Sarr, high post. Here's Stallone. Inside. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Thompson. Drops in the layup for two.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Akobo. And there's the drive. And he makes it. Akobo's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. No good. In and out off the rim.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Pass to Akobo. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to Akobo. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, deflected. Gobert using his post moves to get the 2 points.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Here's Thompson. Here's Phillips. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Noah is on.
Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Pass to Gobert. 1:15 left to play in the fourth. Here's the Senge, and the 10-footer finds the target. The Senge's got his first points of the night.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Pulls it from 20. Down low. Stolen by Sarr. Here's Rupert, defended by Thompson. Pass to Akobo, picked by Gobert. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Akobo, defended by Thompson. Pass to Sarr. Tipped. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
You know, even when you've got a little margin for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
A shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now Hayes. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been